and thanks a lot, Riaz, for your support. I think INCA is a great platform for everybody from the industry to come under one roof and support each other. I mean, I come from Dubai. I've seen a similar platform called Gulf Food. I think it's on the similar lines, and it's a great initiative. Picking up from where Riaz said that drinking is treated as a taboo in our country, and people don't look up to you if you drink. Well, I believe, I mean, we're launching Bagdan, so I believe beer is a non-alcoholic drink. It's a social drink, and we want to portray it like that. It's a social drink. So, yes. So we are coming out with a new beer called Ranke, and we'll be launching in the month of September. I wouldn't say anything more than that. I will leave it up to the point where you guys taste it and give your feedback. I need support from everybody in this room, including the legendary people on the stage. Thank you very much, and good luck, everyone.
And funnily enough, we bonded over drinks, So it's not a bad thing after all. It helps you crack deals, make business deals happen. So I think this is something that we need, It's no longer just an entertainment thing. I look at bars and lounges. We do all our business in bars and lounges, because that's what we sell, And people hear the music, they love it, and they're hooked on from that point onwards. So I think this convention, this awards, is INCA. Thank you very much for making this happen. We've been rooting for this for over 10 years in this industry, but thanks, Aman, for hearing us, making it happen. So we are absolutely delighted to be here and to be partnered with INCA. Thanks so much.
We have just 2 last partners to be called on. It's an interesting brand. If you go, I'd like to say, to the social and a couple of the new bars across the country.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Aman. We're honored and humbled to be part of this, this initiative, a great initiative called INCA. As Aman introduced, we run a company called AlphaQ and SpeedX Bars. Funny enough, yeah. But we basically design and build innovative servicewares, and we also design and build bars for the operators. We're doing this because we really feel that that's a part which we know well, and we feel there's a huge gap in bars there. And we've got opportunities and platforms from bars like Socials, Monkey Bars, and many more to be able to showcase our work. And hence, we're looking forward for this INCA to be a superb, successful initiative and try and bond with more bar owners and bar promoters. And as mentioned earlier, work in tandem and not in solo. So thank you for having us, and really appreciate it. All the best.
Good to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Aman. I have to tell you the truth. When I moved here in 2000, I stayed in Bombay. It's been like 20 years now because I loved the nightlife. And you guys are all the reason I started my blog, because I used to go out and take pictures and write about everything you did. So you're really the reason. I'm really, really happy and excited to partner with you and make sure you guys do much more on social media. Kishore, you need an Instagram handle today. And I think there's lots of things we can do together, and I'm really excited that we're actually going to be doing a JV with King of Clubs, which is all going to be about documenting nightlife and parties and everything that you guys are doing. So thank you, Aman, and thank you, INCA. I'm very excited to be here.
leadership in the nightlife business, which is basically restaurant owners, bar owners, musicians, promoters, liquor companies, and also to get together and discuss best practices and responsible practices in the bar business.
What are your thoughts on INCA?
Well, I think it's a great initiative started by Aman, supported by Riaz, who's got, a very strong hold on the restaurant business. Okay, he's very close to all the restaurateurs. He's helped a lot of hurdles, restaurateurs to overcome their hurdles in that business, and hopefully with that experience, he can do the same for nightlife, because you do have a limited amount of help from the governments these days, because people don't really recognize and acknowledge this industry the way it should be, because this industry does create tremendous amount of employment. Everybody wants to go out. If you take any metropolitan city anywhere in the world, they have a thumping and thriving nightlife, and I think Mumbai needs it, Delhi needs it, Bangalore needs it, Hyderabad needs it, Chennai needs it, all these cities that Kolkata needs it. In fact, right now in Kolkata, it does have a wonderful nightlife. And I think if we all can come together, unite this industry and make our voices heard and get that kind of recognition, you will see that India will be up there raising the bar in nightlife in a responsible, correct manner.
Aman, there's already a similar kind of property from North Woods called as Times Food and Nightlife Awards. So how do you
What's that called again?
Times Food and Nightlife
Well,
Awards?
see, Times Food and Nightlife is but they do it around all forms of F&B. Okay, it is not just kind of focused on nightlife. This is completely focused on nightlife. This is focused on basically promoters, DJs, nightclub owners, all of them who make a nightlife club business happen, and to get that kind of recognition for it. It's completely different.
Property, I think there's enough of space for everybody. It just depends on your credibility and how you grow your property.
A lot of people do a lot of things.
Yes, you're also on the advisory board. So, I'm personally a big socials fan. So, I feel that, somehow all the awards are going to be directed towards socials.
Towards social. That's a very interesting thing you said, but as a decision with Riaz being, so he's wearing two hats over here. He's wearing an NRAI hat, which is the National Restaurant Association, and apart from that, he is an advisory board member as an owner of a great establishment and chain. So in our discussions with Ernst & Young, he gladly said if any of the nominations come our way, which is any of the advisory, we step out and walk out of the room and let the advisory board
Unless they win.
Yeah.
I think what you have to understand is that we have various categories and it's very well defined. So we don't want, you can't have a 5-star bar competing with a dive bar, or you can't have a cafe competing with some place which is doing molecular gastronomy. So we've got different categories. So out of the 28 awards, we fit in maybe 1 or 2 categories, but there's a whole list of other categories in which this does not come in at all. Right? So I think that it is recognizing the entire gamut of thing. And also, what's different is that it's a national award. It's not just a city-specific award, which most awards tend to be in. Like I'm all in praise of Times.
Talk about the fancy drinks. I think you guys have it the most. I personally feel that.
We don't have the fanciest drinks. We have the funnest drinks.
Yeah, fun.
Innovative ways, that's fine.
But I'll talk to you later.
Okay, sure. Arjun, is Lab also going to make an entry for?
Well, right now we've just closed down with lease expired with Samrat, so we are seeing opportunities of where we can open, maybe Lab or something else.
Even you're back from Kolkata right now, so any good places you've explored and you would recommend for people?
Yeah, I think, my friend owns the Park Hotel there, and they've got 5 establishments out there which have been running for so many years. If it's a rock band, in some places, or I think there's I don't know. There's so many, there's a bunch of places they have in there, and I kind of toured around that. And there's a great energy and vibe there. I went to a place called M Bar, which was really nice. And people told me that there's a lot of nightlife there. But I was there for work, so I couldn't really party there.
Right. Also, when we talk about Bollywood, Bollywood really socializes a lot. Who are your favorite people that you like to party with?
I party with people who know how to party.
Who would they be?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Arjun,
Anything else?
since we are talking so much about socializing, who would you support to take off Lockdown?
Pardon?
Since we are talking so much about socializing, who would you support to take on Lockdown in there?
I have no comments on that. None of my business.
Thank you very much.